Hello, so I'm here today to talk about an anime that I love dearly. So, if you don't know what Bocchi The Rock is, it's a show about this girl suffering with some form of anxiety who just wants to make friends and be more socially accepted. So she finds people on TV who talk about how they found their best friends through playing instruments. So she decides to take up guitar playing and she becomes real fucking good at playing the guitar. But the anxiety still remains. It didn't really solve a problem. She still has no friends, but she's just really good at the guitar. And over the course of the show, she meets people who change her in minuscule ways, and she develops into the person that she wants to be. Maybe not the person she imagined that she was gonna be, but like someone who she'd be proud of being. But because the change is so incremental, it doesn't feel like it's happening until you look back like a year ago and you see that, fuck, I've like changed completely. Now, you'd be forgiven for thinking, much like I thought when I first saw the show, that it was just another case of cute girls doing cute things, but I decided after the hype died down a bit to actually watch the show, and I really enjoyed it. I thought the music was great, I thought the animation was really fantastic, especially in some of the performance bits, and the comedy as well was insane. But after I watched it, it sort of went to the back of my mind. It came and it went. About a year later, I found myself in a massive rut. The kind of rut where you can't find the enjoyment that you used to find in things that you loved, and you can't bring yourself to do much of anything. Like for me, it was the gym, it was jiu-jitsu, but I couldn't bring myself to do it, so my only option was to lay down on my bed and just rot. And rot I did for a very long while. Now, where does Bocchi The Rock come into all of this? So, a couple of months ago, I finally took the first step to build myself back up and get into these good habits. And for some reason, Bocchi The Rock just came into my head. So I decided to rewatch the show. I put a few episodes on at a time when I'm in the gym. It helps me with my cardio. And I found Bocchi's development in the show so integral to me finding my feet again, and I'm about to explain why. So, like I said earlier in the video, the changes that Bocchi goes through seem small, but they build and they add onto each other, and by the end she's a totally changed person. Well, not totally changed, she's still a bit anxious, but the point still stands. Bocchi's arc in the show is about minimal change. The change could be someone as small as her looking someone in the eyes when serving them, or performing outside of a cabbage box instead of like inside of a cabbage box. Long story. But seeing Bocchi look back and take in that despite how hard it is and how small of a step she's taking, she's still taking a step nonetheless. And that genuinely changed my entire journey, and seeing her have these steps, even how small, forward, got me to want to like think about how I could take a small step forward. What could I do incrementally to get me from A to B to be the person that I want to be? So a big step for me is just making content, because I used to make YouTube videos like pretty regularly, especially back in the pandemic. I got into a massive rut about it and I couldn't bring myself to do it. So my first step is to just make something. Not the best put together thing, but I'm doing it because it's a step and I want to upload something and I want to talk about something that I love, which is Bocchi. If you haven't watched it, do yourself a favor, watch it. It's super short. It's only 12 episodes. The music slaps. There is the performances especially. I think they're rotoscoped and 3D animated. Insane. So good. Yeah, I don't really have much more to say. I wanted to get a video out to take that small step in line with Bocchi. If there's any shows that are similar to Bocchi or K-On!, please recommend them. I'll give them a watch. And yeah, hopefully see you sooner rather than later.